llevas bien con tu familia y tus amigos? That is our question for today. Do you get on well with your family and friends? Nuestro objetivo, to revise family and friends relationships. We're working a lot on this at the moment because we are on theme 1, which is all about me, myself, my family and my friends. And our starter, please. First of all, make sure you've got your worksheet ready. And now you have some little sentences, 1 to 6, and you've got to find the equivalent English on A to F. Your challenge is to change the possessive adjective to our. So instead of it saying my younger brother, I want it to say our younger brother in Spanish. You've got 5 minutes. Come back when you're ready. Okay, so hopefully you have got these as your answers. So mi mejor amigo is D, my best friend. Mi hermano menor is A, my younger brother. Menor, the way it works is almost like minor, so they are smaller. Mi hermana mayor is F. For my older sister, mayor comes from sort of a major word, so major being big. Mis padres, my parents. Mis primos, my cousins. Mis parientes, my relatives. That might be a new piece of vocabulary for you, so make sure you got that noted down. And if you went on to the challenge, the answers were as follows. So because we were talking about amigo for number 1, it is nuestro. Hermano for number 2, nuestro again, masculine singular. Number 3, hermana, because it's feminine singular. Padres makes it nuestros. Primos makes it nuestros. And parientes makes it nuestros as well because it's all general, talking about a group, making it masculine plural. Fantástico, chicos. Bueno, vamos. You have got the question above. Te llevas bien con tu familia y tus amigos. This is what we're focusing on. And you have got 6 phrases below. See if you can work out the Spanish for each phrase. Give yourself 3 minutes and come back. Okay, so number 1. Me llevo muy bien con mi madre. I get on very well with my mother. Número 2. Me peleo con mi hermana a veces. Nice time phrase there. A veces, sometimes. I sometimes fight with my sister. Número 3. No me llevo bien con mis padres. I don't get on well with my parents. So this is our negative structure, but you could also use the structure of number 1 and just change bien to mal. Me llevo muy mal con mi madre o mis padres. Number 4. Me divierto con mi padre. I have fun with my dad. Número 5. Me llevo súper bien con mi mejor amigo. I get on really well with my best friend. And número 6. Me divierto con mi amiga. I have fun with my friend. Excelente, chicos. Vale. Ahora las frases han cambiado. The sentences have changed. They've been extended. So the first ones you saw were foundation level and now these are higher. What I'd like you to do in the next 5 to 7 minutes is to start on green. Find the Spanish for the following 7 phrases in these 6 boxes here. And your challenge is to look at boxes 5 and 6. These purple phrases have changed slightly to these ones. What's the difference? 5 to 7 minutes, come back for the answers. Okay, so she supports me in hard times. Me apoya en todos los momentos difíciles. She supports me in all of the difficult moments. Número 2, they give me too much advice. It's in this box here. Me dan demasiados consejos. This is an excellent phrase here. Me dan, so they give me too much advice. Consejos might be a new piece of vocabulary for you. We have a lot in common. Number 4, this phrase here where the son is talking about how he gets on with his dad. Porque tenemos mucho en común. He never criticizes me. This is in the same box as well. Nunca me critica. Never me he criticizes. That's how I would literally translate. But obviously, you've got to make it sound natural. He makes me laugh. Number 5, me hace reír. To laugh makes me. That's how it would go backwards. He makes me laugh. She is loyal. So we're going to be needing to use ser here because we're describing a personality trait, a characteristic. So es fiel. That's in number 6. In addition, además, es fiel. She is loyal. And she accepts me as I am. Y me acepta como soy. That's number 6 as well. Me acepta como soy. So, what has changed in numbers 5 and 6? The fact is that these phrases here haven't changed because they're still in the first person, 1 to 4. Me llevo, me peleo, no me llevo, me divierto. But number 5 and 6 have changed to the nosotros form. They're now saying we. My friend and I, we get on really well. My friend and I, we have fun. So the reflexive verb has changed from me divierto to nos divertimos. This one here, me llevo, has now changed to nos llevamos. Excellent. Right. You can go back to the previous slide if you need a bit more support with this. Otherwise, challenge yourself and see if you can translate these 4 sentences into Spanish. Think about how it's in the reflexive form and think about the possessive adjective needed and the family member. Okay, so hopefully for number 1, I get on well with my parents. Me llevo bien con mis padres, because it literally, so I and myself get on well with my parents. Number 2, I argue with my sister. Me peleo con mi hermana. Sometimes you might see me peleo as fight, as in a literal fight, and you can see argue as me discuto. So 2 options there. Number 3, I have fun with my brother. Me divierto con mi hermano. And number 4, I don't get on well with my cousins. So negative structure here. No me llevo bien con mis primos. If you put me llevo mal con mis primos, that would be correct too. Fantastic. So imagine this is a take 10 in class, guys, but I want you to give yourself a bit more time for this so that you can try and attempt all levels. So on the worksheet, you've got a number of boxes in different texts. I would like you, for the green level, to identify all adjectives that are describing the physical and personality traits. So you could be looking for something like divertido, simpático, amable, interesante. Lots of different adjectives. Then, like in our previous task where we had the extended sentences, I want you to find the Spanish for these 7 sentences. So she treats me like an adult, she doesn't have any sense of humour. And the red level, this would be for those aiming to get a level 7 and maybe above. Contesta a las preguntas en español. So you have to answer the questions in Spanish because they are in Spanish. Let's have a look at them so we know what they mean. ¿Qué dice Juan sobre su familia? Well, we know it's about someone called Juan and his family because you've got the possessive adjective to say his. ¿Qué is the question word what? So we've got to work out what this verb means. ¿Qué dice Juan sobre su familia? What does Juan say about his family? Number 2. ¿Cuántas hijas tiene Inés? We're talking about Inés. We're talking about daughters in particular because it's hijas. Tiene, we know that means he, she has because it comes from the verb tener. So, has Inés daughters? It's probably talking about quantity, so our question word, how many? How many daughters does Inés have? ¿Quién tiene un tatuaje? has un tatuaje? A neocognate this is. Sounds very similar to tattoo. Question word, ¿quién means who? So who has a tattoo? And number 4, ¿por qué Conchita no se lleva bien con su hermano? Right, we know this structure here is reflexive and we know that it means to get on well with. So Conchita does not get on well with her brother. ¿Por qué? The question word. It's not because that would be por qué, which is one word, no accent, but por qué with the accent, why? So why does Conchita not get on well with her brother? Give yourself 10 to 15 minutes to answer this and then come back for the answers. Okay, so I hope that went well for you guys, and let's have a look at the green answers. These are all of the adjectives that you could have found. Pause the video and make sure that you've got them. So we've got simpáticos, impacientes, graciosa, aburrida, alto. Some of these are doubled, so I've only put them down once if they are doubled. For Amber, on the right hand side, you have got the Spanish equivalent to what you had to find, and I've also put down the person, so the text box you would have found them in. So she treats me like an adult, me trata como un adulto is found in Lucas's text. Pause the video, make sure you've got these written down. And if you went for red, guys, fantastic, really great work. Make sure you're uploading your worksheet to Teams, and I will take a look at your answers here so that I can see how you've manipulated the question vocabulary and turned it into your answer, because this is a really important skill we need to start building up. Fantástico, chicos. Espero que hayas disfrutado de la clase. Y nos vemos muy pronto. Hasta luego.